Welcome to the International Conference, Europe, a knowledge and science bridge towards a global circular economy.
Thank you, Professor Manuel Heitor, for the invitation to organize this event. In fact, Professor Manuel Heitor is a political example for the world. We are here today not for Europe, but for the world, for the people and for the power of knowledge and science to solve problems and social challenges, break culture and physical boundaries. They are the face and the team that have made in this event possible. Welcome. Thank you so much.
It's an honor to be in this event, discussing such an important issue with entities, experts, stakeholders and participants from around the world, in the context of the Portuguese Presidency of the Council of the European Union.
Muito bom dia a todos aqui presentes e àqueles que não estão aqui presentes. Good morning to everyone. And therefore this type of events is particularly important to exchange ideas, to exchange practices, and particularly certainly to focus on the scientific principles, because we know more and more that we need new knowledge to better advance and to further evolve in the ideas of circular economy, of building up an atlas of good examples, good practices, and also mapping of failures, so that we can every day use that mapping and that atlas to make better exams and better projects making use of circular economy ideas.
There has never been a better moment for Europe to move from the history of resource-driven imperialism into an era of responsible use of natural resources, mitigating its resource fragility and also strengthening preparedness and resilience.
Well, you can imagine that my life starts in the circular economy in the morning and ends in the evening late. I'm very enthusiastic about this topic.
What I just mentioned and what was mentioned numerous times this morning as well, the transition towards a circular economy it's a fundamental process.
For us, the knowledge transfer is not from research to industry, but it's also from industry to research.
In order to give solution for these global challenges, so we need this global solution which requires knowledge to build equal, inclusive and sustainable and resilient systems.
The circular economy may become a dynamo for new sector, fostering the creation of new jobs.
Your generation, so Generation Z, you are the one who is creating the future, and you also have the spending power in your hands.
This Green Deal also emphasizes the importance of international cooperation, and that's why I think that is important more than ever to involve young people in implementing what is being discussed at high-level roundtables between politicians.
Transmitiendo el mensaje para motivar a otros a que se sumen y que puedan hacer cosas por el planeta y también por las causas sociales, porque como tú bien decías, todo va de la mano.
We will need a lot of fresh ideas and new ways of thinking and new skills, new technologies, and just for the sake of discussion, we can assume here that this would be brought by the younger generation.
What would be what would be the world if you died today? Try to leave your brand, your mark in the world.
It is well known in the entrepreneurial world and the investment community that a very healthy investment pyramid requires a very strong foundation. Seeing there is a gap, and I do believe that gap has also been identified at the European level at large is in the middle of the pyramid.
My interests are really about product life cycles. As Professor Franke mentioned in his presentation, that's one of the aspects of the circular economy which is very challenging.
I think in the circular economy case, it's to put a circular business in society is totally different. It's much more broad because innovation is about innovative behavior and you have to engage several actors.
Evidence that increased resource efficiency is not only practically attainable, but also contributes to economic growth, job creation, and climate change strategies.
Slovenia has positioned circular economy as a centerpiece of our response to Paris Agreement when it comes to climate policy actions, as well as towards Agenda 2030 and its sustainable development goals.
Regional scale is a central level in this transition because it is the adequate level for place-based approaches and policies.
It's our core business. That's why we are called Exchange for Change Brazil. We create, adapt, and customize circular solutions to value chains.
Difference, you have our challenges, but I'm sure that we are together. Consider this big umbrella of sustainable development and also the big challenge to work together and also how we connect in the best way based on the solution, not based on the problems.
African economy developed, it's creating socio-economic benefits for its population. How? Through innovative ways of production and consumption that minimize really the impact on the environment.
We cannot talk about the circular economy without mentioning the fourth industrial revolution. For us, they are two faces of the same coin. You have the technologies of Industry 4.0 that allows you to create these new circular business models.
We are setting the priorities for the new programs. And we see a lot of interest from our country offices and the partners consulted in all the countries in Latin America and Africa about action on circular economy, in particular to green value chains.
The COLAB is an example for the future. So CECOLAB brings together business, academia, and provides very relevant opportunities for bright young people in the interior of Portugal to connect and to impact in the world while developing the economy and, of course, the environment, as this conference has exemplified. In this conference, I highlighted that solutions do not come in isolation. And as it was mentioned yesterday by the young entrepreneurs, it's all about purpose and motivation. And let me say, yesterday and today, we have got great doses of both.
Circular economy is not about tackling the problem of the linear economy. It's about redesigning the system and avoiding waste generation and avoiding pollution. And so we are very happy to be here creating a bridge between Europe and Latin America, because we believe as a great region that have a lot of natural resources and a very rich ecosystem, we must be together designing this global circular economy, co-creating solutions and adapted to our reality.
she is a part of this project. It's a pleasure for us to have today, in the final of this event, present here, Professor Ana Bernardo.
And now, it is my pleasure to announce that CECOLAB will sign today, April 21st, a letter of mutual cooperation with the Brazilian Circular Economy Innovation Center and the African Circular Economy Network. And remember every day, it is not impossible. Thank you.